created about 500 years ago in Brazil by African slaves. Taken from their homes against their will and kept in slavery, they invented the fighting techniques for self-defense. At first, capoeira was considered illegal in Brazil. However, a man known as Mestre Bimba did not let capoeira down. In 1932, he convinced the Brazilian authorities that capoeira has a great cultural value and should become an official fighting style. He succeeded and created the capoeira regional style. At this time, capoeira was still practiced by poor black Brazilians. Since the 70s, however, few capoeira masters began to emigrate to teach capoeira in the United States and Europe. Capoeira is now a source of pride for Brazilians and is officially considered intangible cultural heritage of Brazil. Cousin is one of them, the proud Brazilians who came to US to share with the Americans his love for the game.
Doing capoeira for 18 years now, almost 20 years, and moved to America in 2001. It's gratifying to bring capoeira to US and use the Brazilian culture to disseminate like more where, some areas like here with its lack of diversity, lack of different cultures and music and so on. And capoeira is a good thing that incorporates all of that. The martial art, the acrobatic side, the music.
One day we had this video. It was by Nestor Capoeira. It was like introduction to capoeira. And once I saw that video, I heard the music and I saw the way they were fighting, the way they were moving. I just knew capoeira was for me.
We've been here for about a year, and I find that it builds the community. Kids with different cultures and they're meeting different kids that might look different and act different, but capoeira brings them together. It's not only changed the kids' lives, but it's opened the parents up for exercise, for learning another language, for learning music.
Eleonora joined capoeira after her son fell in love with the Brazilian martial arts.
My son has been practicing this for a little bit longer than a year because we've tried different sports and he wasn't really into any of them. And so this is a big deal because he's been doing this for a year.
In the midst of Brazilians and Americans, Daniel Escribano describes why capoeira is such a beneficial experience.
Being capoeira, it's a dance. So that alone is human nature to dance. And that part is wonderful in itself. Also, it's a martial art, which is very practical. So not only is it a good source of exercise to keep moving, to keep active, so it's a great way to keep in shape, it's a good way to basically understand the mechanics of the body and how they relate to self-defense, which is like a 3-in-1 right there. It's a home run.